This painting was not made to impress, it was made to be trusted. It belongs to a tradition where painting is an act of devotion, a tradition where every line is a prayer and every form carries a weight beyond the physical world. This is Green Tara, painted by Samundra Man Singh Shrestha. She is the figure people have placed their faith time and again for protection, courage, and compassion. But this painting does not stand alone. It is the result of thousands of years of inherited knowledge and of an artist who does not paint images but belief itself. Born in Kathmandu, Nepal in 1980, Samundra Man Singh began painting at the age of 14, training in the art of Paubha. For centuries, Nepal has been center of religious art, and one of the most important forms to emerge from here is Paubha painting. In this, the artist is guided by iconometry, where every deity's proportions are calculated with geometric accuracy. Every drawing follows a sacred blueprint passed down through generations. Learning Paubha requires vanishing of the ego. You do not paint to be seen, you paint so that the viewer can connect with the divine. And Shrestha has mastered this. As he matured, he took this discipline and applied it to the world around him. In 2015, a massive earthquake struck Nepal. In minutes, the cultural heart of the Kathmandu Valley was fractured. Temples that stood for centuries were reduced to dust. In response, Shrestha's practice underwent a profound transformation. He began to ask, how do you find the divine in the world that is broken? When you look at the earthquake series by him, you see cracks, exposed bricks, and the flaking of the ancient lime vase. Through incredible fine and patient brushwork, Shrestha creates a visual reconstruction of the trauma felt by every Nepali. Every crack is deliberate, every shadow meticulously rendered to give the illusion of depth. By using his brush to mimic the look of a broken wall, he bridges the gap between eternal nature of gods and the fragile nature of the world we live in. Notice the figures. Their forms remains pristine. Their skin is smooth, their ornaments are intricate, and their posture is unwavering. Shrestha is showing us that while the physical world is temporary and can be broken, the qualities of these figures are permanent. Compassion, wisdom, and inner peace do not crack when the ground shakes. By painting the damage so realistically, he makes the wholeness of the deity even more powerful. He shows us that faith does not disappear when the world breaks open. It will always stay. In this broken world, compassion is not always quiet. In this work, he applies his Paubha discipline to the intense energy of Guru Rinpoche. Depicted in a wrathful form, he is surrounded by a tornado of fire. Just as Shrestha uses his brush to precisely render the cracks of an earthquake, he uses it here to capture a fierce and protective power. To the observer, this energy might seem violent, but in sacred iconography, this is fierce compassion. Guru Rinpoche takes this form to burn away the ignorance, ego, and fear. It is the same hand and the same devotion now directed towards the strength needed to protect. After the rapture of the earthquake and the fire of the protector, we find a space of profound silence. In this painting, we see the Buddha seated calmly, and on the other hand, figure kneeling to listen with total focus. This is the moment of transmission. Shrestha uses his knowledge to show how light moves between the teacher and the student. For him, spirituality is not about control, it is about guidance. When the teaching is true, it enlightens everything around it. Now we return to Green Tara. She is the mother of liberation, embodying compassion in action. Shrestha depicts her with one leg slightly stepped forward, a sign that she is always ready to respond to the suffering in real time. This painting is not powerful because it is religious. It's because people trust it. In moments of loss and uncertainty, they turn towards her. Samundra Man Singh does not paint gods as an abstract symbol. He uses his mastery to show us what survives when certainty collapses. In his hand, Green Tara is not just an image or a myth. She is presence. And in a world that keeps breaking, the presence is what remains.